Now to a daring but flawed plan. 75 years ago today, Allied troops mounted what was the largest airborne assault of the Second World War.
The resulting Battle of Arnhem in Holland claimed the lives of more than 1,500 British soldiers and saw 6,000 others captured. Our defence correspondent Jonathan Beale has been attending some of the commemorations.
75 years ago, it was his relative preparing to jump into Arnhem. Today, he'll be doing the same. Major Tim F. Stratio is the link between the present and the past, carrying a photograph of his great-uncle Leonard Plant along with his medal. He was killed in action at just 22.
He jumped in on the first wave into Arnhem and the following day was killed. This is one of the last opportunities to do it, whilst perhaps we still have veterans who would have been there on the day are still around to share that experience with us.
This week, hundreds of British and NATO troops have been preparing to mark the 75th anniversary of Operation Market Garden. A bold but flawed plan to seize a series of bridges to break through to Germany and bring an end to the war. This, a tiny fraction of what was on that September day in 1944, one of the largest airborne assaults in history.
But the Red Devils of the skies do not count the cost. They proudly offer life itself in their bold attempt to strike the short route to Berlin.
The British furthest north at Arnhem soon ran into trouble. More than 1,500 were killed and 6,500 taken prisoner. Among those captured was John Jeffreys. He's now 97, but he returns each year to remember his band of brothers.
Every year I come back because I like to know when I come back that I go to the graves, and it's memories that so many men wiped out. I couldn't believe it.
The goal of capturing the bridge here at Arnhem ultimately failed. The British were outgunned and outnumbered. But it's their extraordinary bravery against the odds that's still remembered here, 75 years on.
Thank you.
The surviving veterans are fewer each year, but generations of Dutch have never forgotten. School children still visit the graves, laying flowers to remember. The sacrifice of men like Leonard Plant means the past will always be present. Jonathan Beale, BBC News, Arnhem.
Some remarkable stories there, aren't there?
Yeah.